My favourite part of the Yomim Noraim was probably the fact that we all got to be together the whole time, and even though it was like a completely different period than I thought it was going to be, it was like amazing to spend Rosh Hashanah all together and to do Slichot all together, and it was really just so much fun.
I really enjoyed our Simanim Seder on the first night of Rosh Hashanah, where we went around and said brachot for the new year.
My favorite part of the Yomim Noraim was the Rosh Hashanah davening, because I really loved that we were all able to be together, and it made the davening so much more powerful.
A highlight of mine from the Yomim Noraim was having the small family meals where we got to spend time with a smaller group of girls and get to know everyone.
My highlight of the Chagin was the family meal on Rosh Hashanah. We were split up into smaller groups and we had our meal in the classroom, and it was just like really nice and intimate to have like a smaller group with us, and people made different foods for the meal.
Definitely the family meals. It was so nice to be in small groups, just like getting to be together and kind of hang out in a smaller setting while having a really meaningful Yontif meal.
When we got to do Slicha with just our capsule, it was really special because we got to lead it ourselves and it was a lot more meaningful.
One highlight that I had from the Yomim Noraim was during the aseret and teshuva. Meirav, our invite, did an activity with us in which we went through like the vidui, the confession. We were also like able to write our own ways that we can relate to some of the parts of the confession. And not only was that a meaningful activity, but I was also able to use that and refer back to it during Tefillah and Yom Kippur, and it made like the countless confessions and viduis much more meaningful and personal.
Something that I really enjoyed was the teshuva workshop. I felt like it was really helpful to bring teshuva into more practical terms and really outline an actual plan for teshuva. It made the holiday a lot more meaningful for me.
A highlight was the practical teshuva workshop we had with Rabbanit Nomi. It gave me like a fresh perspective on the process of teshuva.
We all sat down and spoke about Vido, and we really spoke about how it affects our personal lives and our personal tefillah. We thought about examples from our past, and this really helped enhance my Yom Kippur davening. It also helped me understand and connect to the words of the tefillah even more.
The Yomim Noraim were very special. This year I had the opportunity to lead Slichot, which was definitely a very transformative experience and enhanced the way I relate to Slichot and this time period as a whole.
Slichot this year was a really unique and different experience. It was really led and carried by the students and by like the program, which I think, at least personally, allowed me to like really connect to Slichot in a different way and really feel like and make it my own in a way that I don't think I had ever been able to in the past.
Midrashat Lindenbaum came together as a Ma'at Hadas, an overseas program to sing Slichot together. It made my entire experience to see the Beit Midrash filled up. We sang Sephardic and Ashkenaz Slichot in order to ensure that everyone could participate.
For me, I think a highlight would be just spending the Chakim all together. It was a great bonding experience and a really meaningful way to start off the year.
The Mishnah in Yoma emphasizes that the Kohen Gadol has to physically separate from his family 7 days before Yom Kippur. This year, we were all mimicking the Kohen Gadol's experience, physically separated from our families, but yet our families were front and center in our tefillot. I introduced the students to a beautiful Midrashat Lindenbaum tradition. While those who needed to quietly recited the Yizkor memorial service, the rest of us recited the Tefillah L'Shlom HaMishpacha, the Tefillah for the well-beings of our family, in which we expressed gratitude for our families and took upon our obligations to our family as a privilege and not a burden.
Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed